It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we've got C.J. Stroud. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bills and the Pats, and it's all up next.
So good to have you on board with us, Mike Lee. You know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. 3rd and 5. May gonna look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Last week was really all about the turnovers. He had some success throwing for 3 touchdowns. At times, the offense was really clicking and had some nice rhythm, but he has to eliminate the turnovers. Anytime that a defense can take the ball away, their odds of winning the game significantly increase. So coming into this game, can he continue to keep the good, continue to trust that passing game to score points and be aggressive on offense, and at the same time, eliminate the bad? That's going to be the key today, and if he can do that, man, this is as good an offense as we've seen in this league.
They'll run with Spiller. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Isaiah Spiller. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. A run. It's Spiller. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Spiller. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Big play there for the Bills. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spiller. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 9 for the year. So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That one on target. Holt's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. Off the play fake, here's May. That's to the right side. He's got Polk. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is May. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense and Isaiah Spiller getting set for this next possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. On first down, it's Stroud. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. To throw now, May. Open man there, it is Bourne. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slot receiver, headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is May. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Spiller. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And it'll bring up second down. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he'll get this close to a 1st down as he stopped at about the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Throwing now is May. That's caught by Bourne. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man here is Bourne. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He's going to keep it himself. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the 1st down. On the give, this is Stevenson. Finds an alley to the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the bootleg. Here's May.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. 1st and 10 now from the 36. In motion, Shakir. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now Spiller. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. Stroud to throw here on first down. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to...
And I believe the referee... So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Spiller. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. That one is good. So we at halftime, and the visiting and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 3rd down and 9. They bring Chase in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to work the screen with Spiller. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Fires quickly, it is complete on the slant. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, here's May. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
To return is Williams. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Ah, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Stroud. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Buffalo.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Bills. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
A carry now for Gibson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. May to throw on second down. Will set up the screen for Gibson. Third and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, New England.
First down, New England.
Throwing is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now Gibson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll go play action with May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. To throw now, May. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. May gonna look to throw. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
All right, how this play was, if they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're gonna look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Back to throw, Stroud. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play. The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left of the regular season. teams making that final push for postseason berths.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing now is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24-yard gain.
First and 10.
First down, Patriots.
May to throw again. He's found his receiver, Butte.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Off the play fake, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw again is May. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. May to the air once more. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Sly's extra point up and good. And the Pats go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun. It's May. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now May. Open man, the tight end Hooper. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is May. That one caught by Polk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40-yard.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's May again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with Spiller. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run. It's Spiller. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
This complete to Polk. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New England.
From out of the gun, here's May. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Throwing is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. A run here with Stevenson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete. It's poked over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Off the play fake, here's May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. Throwing on second down, May. This one complete to Bourne. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Here's Stroud. That one underneath to Spiller.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Give him 13 on that screenplay and a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
This taken at the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st down. Now Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll be taken down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.